Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is Gabe coming back at you again with another Trucking Life video. Ah, man, if it ain't something, it's something else. And if it ain't that, it's something else, man. So I was rolling down the interstate here in I-20, and I noticed that my pressure gauge for my air was just constantly, like filling up and filling up and filling up. And I'm like, that's not normal. So I pulled over, on the shoulder, came back, and I found that stupid airbag leaking. It's leaking. It's leaking like it's that other one over there, but it's like leaking like right here in on the part that gets folded or whatever. I don't know if that's audible or whatever, but that'll definitely get us in trouble with the DOT. So that ain't good. Lucky for me, there was a shop here close by that my company uses that's certified to be able to work on their equipment. So I went ahead and called the shop. Lucky for me, the guy was there, and I told him, "Hey man, I got this trailer, got an airbag leaking. I'm under a load. I'm loaded." I give him the VIN number and everything for the trailer. And lucky for me, he's like, "Hey man," he's like, "How far are you away?" I'm like, "I'm about 45 minutes away from the shop." And he said, "You can go ahead and come on down, but I don't know if I have the airbag, and that's going to be a problem because it's Saturday and a lot of these parts stores are closed up, you know what I mean?" So I gave him the VIN number. He called me back like 10 minutes later. He's like, "Man, you are in luck. I actually have it right here on the shelf. I'm looking at it right now. So if you can come on down in here, we should probably have you back on the road for about 45 minutes or whatever." So I'm waiting for him to come to the shop. He told me that the shop was that the gate was open, and then I can go ahead and come on in here. So for the time being, right now, we're here at the shop, and we're just waiting on him to come on in here, and get us fixed up. I've changed those airbags before, but due to the fact that it's a company-owned trailer, they have to fix it and everything. But talk about being lucky, because sometimes even a stupid airbag or air fitting, hell, even an O-ring on an engine or something can put you down. And when you're time pressed with loads and everything on you, and you got to get somewhere, like breaking down on the weekend is a pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Pain in the ass. So I'll get back with you guys here shortly once he shows up, and we'll ask him to see if he wants to be on video. And if he does, then we'll go ahead and video what he's doing. Catch you guys in a bit. Looks like they've been busy changing clutches, flywheels, drums, oil, airbags. Got trucks over here for parts, whatnot. Got a pretty big place right here. It's pretty cool. So guys, it's very, very important for you guys to build a relationship with the mechanic. Like I said before, most of the time I do my own repairs, but there's sometimes that you can't, like if I got to change a transmission out or whatever, I don't have the jack and all the tools that you need to do it. So it's important for you guys to build a relationship with the mechanic and the shop. Find a shop you guys like, and if they're fair and they do good work, stick by them. I've used this shop before for my personal truck before, and they do great. They do great work, and they charge a fair price. You can't ask for more than that. At the end of the day, when we're out here on the road, every time is money, and parts and labor and everything is difficult. So I use them quite a bit for my own personal truck. They recently became a partner with the company that I'm associated with to be able to do repairs with them. And lucky for me, it happened to be close by, and because I have that relationship with them where I've used them before in the past, they were like, "Come on in, we'll go ahead and help you out," because they're normally not open on the weekend. Like I said, I happened to call the shop up. He was actually doing paperwork. I let him know about my problem, and he was like, "You know what? We'll help you out. You've been a good customer before for us, and we'll try to get you out of a bind. And like I said, thank God they had that airbag in stock. Otherwise I would be pretty much SOL at this point right now, because like all these places right now that sell parts and everything, they're closed. So like I said, I always try to give advice to either new owner operators that have already been in the game. Most people already know how the game is played and how it works or whatever. I just try to give my 2 cents and my opinion about it. But that's one of the many tools that you need to have in your bag. Build a relationship with the mechanic and the shop, and because trust me guys, one day you're going to need them to where you need to get something done and you can't do it. Under normal circumstances, if it was an airbag on my truck, I would stop by a parts store, get the airbag, and probably get it done at a truck stop or something. But again, there's certain repairs sometimes that like you ain't gonna change a transmission out in a petrol or in a Pilot. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be in the shop. So for big huge repairs like that, that's when I use them. When it's stuff that I know how to do it, I just don't have the stuff to do it. So moral of the story is build a relationship with the shop and the mechanic, and do good by them, and hopefully they'll do good by you. But he's getting everything prepared, calling the company up, getting authorization to get that airbag. I can't foresee them saying no. The airbag is leaking, and we all know that if there's any audible leak, it's going to be out of service. So I'll get back with you guys in a second. Guys, so the mechanic came in here. Here he has the airbag, brand new one, Firestone, piece that goes on the bottom. He's working on getting the authorization from the company so that we can go ahead and get it started working. And then we'll go ahead and start changing it out. And then should be good to go. Hopefully here maybe the next hour or so. So I'll keep you guys posted. There's the final product. Good to go. Guys, I mentioned this before, that the whole purpose of me creating this YouTube channel is to just spread a little bit of the knowledge that I have. I'm not a know-it-all. I don't know it. I don't know everything that has to do with trucking, but I have been doing it for 18 years, and I can defend myself a little bit. So if I could spread some information out there that might make it easier for somebody else, the whole purpose is to create a community, create a network to where everybody can help each other out. I might know a shop in this particular place, and another driver might know another shop at a different place. We do travel for a living, throughout the United States. So I don't know every shop or, whatnot, but there might be somebody else that has a good relationship with another shop that might be able to comment down below and say, hey, try this shop out. They're pretty good. At the end of the day, I much rather go through a recommendation of one of you all if I ever need a shop in that area where I'm at, versus just going in blind. Because guys, just as well as I do, man, some of these shops, man, they're a little bit shady. Not all of them. I'm not gonna mention any specifics of any shop or whatever, but you know what I'm talking about, man. There's some of them that just charge like crazy, and they don't do a good job. That's the worst part about it. Cost you all this money, and they don't even do a good job. But again, the purpose of this channel is to create a community, create a network to where we can all help each other out. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys. I've shared it before in my previous videos on the shop that I use. There it is, guys. It's Texas 18 Wheel Services. There's the number right there. There's the address. You guys could go ahead and pause it in the screen if need be. There we go. And if you guys need anything, that's all the stuff they do. They're pretty knowledgeable guys. They'll take care of you guys, and like I said, they do pretty good work. They charge a fair price, and that's all we can ask for, right? Just fix the stuff right, charge a fair price. Everybody's got to make their money. Everybody's got to feed their families or whatnot. But yeah, that's the whole purpose on why we created this channel. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I also want to make a little bit of money on the side of YouTube. I said it before and I'll say it again. These videos do cost money to make. You got to be buying stuff, microphones, cameras. I haven't been able to do it because, well, most of you guys are not subscribed. So if you guys haven't subscribed and you like the channel, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, share the video, comment on the video, and give me your opinions and see what you like, you don't like, and so we can all help each other out. But that's the purpose and why I created this channel. And if there's any videos that you guys haven't watched, I got a playlist of a range of different things that I fixed before in the past. If they've helped you out, feel free to comment. And yeah, that's that. Hey YouTube, I was here editing this video on the airbag for you guys right here, and I realized that I didn't do an ending to it. I've had 10 million things on my mind, and well, that's how sometimes it goes. But he did get that airbag replaced, man. I was only in there for like about an hour, in and out, bam bam. Like, I was actually pretty surprised, because had that been a different shop, who knows, you know what I mean? You all know how the TA is. Most Flying J's, I don't even think do that, unless the ones that have the, what is it, Southern Tire Mart or whatever it is. But yeah, it ended up working out good. I only ended up wasting an hour of my time. It was a big help that he actually did have the airbag in stock. I think that would have been probably the biggest question mark in this whole situation, is no matter what shop I would have gone, is if they have the bag or not. And I could probably almost tell you that more than likely they probably wouldn't have had it. It being Saturday and all, and parts closed, parts stores closed, that would have probably been a problem. And I don't know what would have ended up happening there. I mean, that load was one of my regular loads that I do, and they weren't going to wait on that product. It's a product they need. So it ended up working out. Thank you guys for watching. And a big thanks to Texas 18 Wheel Services. They were closed on that Saturday. I was happy that I was able to call, and for some reason they answered the phone, and the guy was just doing paperwork or whatever, but again, guys, it all goes to what I said before. Build a relationship with the shop. I'm one of their customers. I've used it before in the past. I just take my stuff there, get it worked on, and whatever the bill is, I pay it, and that's that. You know what I mean? You have a good relationship with somebody that you work with, and a lot of times they end up helping you out. I mean, they didn't have to do that. The guy was just there doing paperwork, but I was in a bind and he helped me out. So a big thanks to Randy. He's the shop owner. If you all ever go down there, let him know that Gabe sent you guys there from Trucking Life, and they'll take care of you guys. But thanks for watching, and you all stay safe out there.